Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the 2022 Open Window graduation. I'm Paul, and I'll be the Master of Ceremonies for this ceremony. Before we get started, I'd just like to mention that this event is being live streamed on Facebook, so we have some cameras in the back there. You're more than welcome to capture your own photographs and videos. Just please don't stand up, otherwise the people at home are going to look at the back of your head and not the beautiful graduates on stage. I'd like everyone to stand up and remain standing as we invite the academics into the auditorium. Please stand. They have a really cool theme song that's going to start playing any moment. Welcome, academics. You may all be seated. We're all so excited and honored to have you here with us today. You're here not just because of your talents, but also because of your drive, energy, tenacity, creativity, hard work. Everything you put in over the past 3 to 5 years is finally paying off, and you're ready for the future. And by the way, you all look stunning. When you think back on your time at the open window, I hope that there aren't memories of blood, sweat, or too many tears, but rather of excellence in education, creation, inspiration. Hence, we're having this celebration. I know that some of you may have some fears about the future. For example, if you walk up here in 30 minutes, are you going to face plant in front of everyone? Don't worry, I pledge to break out in a song and dance number to Taylor Swift's Karma to divert the attention. To kick off the ceremony, I'd like to invite the Open Windows academic head, Dr. Jane Crawshay Hall Robertson, to deliver the opening address. Doctor.
On behalf of the Open Window, I would like to welcome everyone to the Degree and Honours graduation ceremony for the class of 2022. Firstly, I would like to extend a particularly warm welcome to our graduates who have worked incredibly hard and made many sacrifices to be here today. Today, we celebrate you, the graduates, and we know and trust that you will be starting your careers with inspiration and a creative capacity that you have developed throughout your academic journey so far. Secondly, I would like to welcome the parents and guardians, partners, sponsors, peers, family, and friends. Our graduates do not study in isolation and are often bolstered throughout their academic journey by those that form part of their support structures. A support system is integral within the student's journey towards academic development, and I am sure all the supporters in this room are aware of the role that they played in this important period of our graduates' lives. I'm quite sure that you were there cheering them on for each great achievement and positive occasion, and then doing double the work at cheering them on when the going was tough and the deadlines were looming. Parents and guardians, partners and sponsors, you have given our graduates a wonderful start to what I'm sure will be an adventurous and inspiring career and future. Finally, I would like to welcome the Open Window staff, both the academic and supporting staff. We are privileged to have careers when each and every year we get to celebrate the achievements of our graduates for whom we have played an important part in their success. We will be watching you cross the stage with immense pride, as always, in our graduates, in our work, in our colleagues, and in our institution. While an unusual approach for a welcoming address, I do feel that the occasion today calls for something special, albeit unconventional. I always approach writing graduation speeches as a moment to take stock of the past year or years and to reflect on what the previous 3 years might have looked like, considering the typical 3-year degree journey and 4 years for an honours student. On the 24th of January 2020, a video was circulated amongst the Open Window staff, circulated by our lecturer Lorraine, titled Our New First Year's Ambitions. In this video, we asked the first years attending their orientation what their hopes and expectations were for their time at the Open Window. Those first years in 2020 are the majority of our graduates sitting in the hall today. And this video is the visual documentation of these hopes and expectations, which Daniela will play for you now.
My biggest expectation is to have a greater development of character and creativity. My biggest expectation is to have a greater development of character and creativity.
What a lot of us are looking forward to is to actually explore a side of our creativity that we weren't given the chance to explore in high school.
My dream for an open window is just
to be more creative.
to develop my own art style.
I want to develop my own art style.
To find my art style. To develop my style.
I'm looking to stop to conform to society's expectations, just carve my own way into life.
Find my passion in film and also not seek people's validation for anything that I do.
Stop overthinking and just do it.
Stop overthinking everything. I'd like to learn how to manage my time successfully.
Improve every term.
I want to pass.
Yeah, I don't want to give up. Okay. I want to get rid of my social anxiety.
To grow as a person and be a bit more confident because I am a very shy person and hoping to grow out of that.
I just want to be able to think about the future without fearing it.
En 2020 wil ek op postgraduate road.
Just literally make a few friends.
I want to meet new people.
I want to meet new people.
Find new people.
I want to make as many friends as possible.
Collaborate with as many people as I can. I want to make friends for life, hopefully.
I hope to make really strong friendships and connections. Being an oddball and being with other oddballs.
Yes, I do want to make new friends.
And make new friends.
Making a lot of friends along the way.
I just want to become independent. To earn money by expressing my creativity. I want to achieve financial independence.
I want to make money, not here, but maybe hopefully this gives me the opportunity to make money.
I want to make it in the world, and I want to be able to use the skills that I learn here to make actual money.
I want to leave a footprint. People, the next generation should read about me.
I want to be rich and famous.
Get millions of followers. Come out on top.
Do the best I can at everything I do here and take up all the opportunities to secure my future. So I want to enjoy what I do and make a huge success out of it.
I want to feel that I have achieved success.
And to know that I have achieved something through the 3 years that I can be proud of.
Just to get to the point where I can say that I'm proud of myself. Not to disappoint myself, you know. Do everything I set out to do.
I see this as a venture. I want to be more myself.
I'm truly myself.
I also wanted to be able to greet myself and know who I am and to discover myself.
Supposed to find my path.
I really want to find myself.
I want to find myself.
I want to truly find myself, and I feel like the film and television at Open Window is going to give me the best platform.
I want to find myself and then evolve. I hope to be better than I am right now. I really just want to be the best I can be.
Just to learn something new.
To learn
Growth.
Personal growth. Growth in myself, experience, skill, and in friendships.
I want to, be a better version of myself.
I want to be a better person.
I want to become a better me.
Really want to step up to the plate. I want to learn more about myself.
Self-improvement and discovery.
I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror and be happy.
I want to be happy this year.
Happiness.
It's really just being happy.
I want to be successful and happy. To give my best and try not to let myself down.
I don't want people to just look at my work and say, oh, he did it. I want them to say, oh, he did it and he excelled in it.
All here to grow together.
You better watch out.
So this video serves as a type of digital time capsule for our current graduate group, a reminder of the excitement that their younger selves held for the future. And while some graduates today might have recognized this younger version of themselves in the video, others might remember having similar hopes and expectations at the start of their journey, even if they were not featured. What makes the video particularly poignant to me is that it represents the perfect marriage of naivety, apprehension, fearlessness, hope, and ambition. The first years were ready to take on their academic studies and the world, and to develop character, to grow, and to gain confidence. But then, less than 2 months later, the world changed. The COVID pandemic struck. In our post-pandemic life, I'm very aware, it is very possible that we are fatigued by discussions of how much COVID rocked the world. But the reality is, those 3 years coincided with the exact 3 years in which this group of graduates studied. And while these students embarked on their study in first year with a vision and hope of what the following years would hold, such visions were largely derailed, and their tertiary years were likely spent much differently than anticipated or originally imagined. Graduations are special occasions that mark the celebration of the successful completion of the embarked academic program. Each graduate sitting here has a story of overcoming during their studies, beyond COVID, I'm sure, which they have embraced in order to achieve the goals set out. Any academic program is taxing and requires being able to navigate setbacks and find creative solutions. So in this spirit, let's take stock of the hopes and dreams of our time capsule first years and think about the academic trajectory of our graduates seated here. Our graduates told us that they wanted to develop character, to grow as people, and to gain confidence. The graduates sitting in this room have had to be adaptable, to cope with fast-paced changes, to realign hopes and dreams, and to develop professional personalities in both real life and digital exchanges. Our graduates said that they wanted to develop creativity, to develop an art style, to carve a particular path in the world through their creativity. Our graduates have had to be innovative and manage solutions in difficult conditions. They have had to be versatile, to plan in response, and they have successfully developed a creative style that I'm sure they can be proud of, and which has resulted in their successful completion of the creative course. Our graduates said that they wanted to stop overthinking things, not to seek validations, but rather to not give up and be the best that they possibly can be. Our graduates are here because they did just this. They didn't let the worldwide shift in modes of being hold them back. They overcame, they reorganized and strategized, and they did this quickly and efficiently in the context of their study program. Our graduates said that they wanted to pass, and today, you are graduates. However, more than celebrating the end of a study program, the graduation ceremony represents the start of a very exciting future. While COVID certainly changed the face of the education landscape and the interactions therein, I do hope that our graduates forged good connections and made deep friendships. But more than that, however, I hope that they continue the aspiration to meet new people and to collaborate with as many people as possible. I hope they continue to make the most of every opportunity that comes their way, and that this energy makes them happy. At the Open Window, we believe that each and every graduate has the power through their work to inspire meaningful conversations, to make an impact, and to contribute to our community and society in one way or another. Graduates, you have the ability to present great concepts and ideas, which I believe can ultimately bring to bear great impact on our communities and general surroundings. If you do this, you will be making the most of every opportunity that you can. The ambition that stays with me the most from the video is the one that was phrased like this: I just want to be able to think about the future without fearing it. Graduates, I would like to remind you today that today is the first day in the rest of your future and creative career. There will be times when you are confident, and there will be times when you are fearful. This is the poetic rhythm of the world. Lean into this ebb and flow. When you are fearful, be courageous. Take on the right challenges and say yes. Use your education to come up with creative solutions and find ways past the fear, knowing that you have a solid foundation to lean on. Know your worth. Make time to be inspired and schedule moments to let the ideas stew. Reward your creativity and contribute to your energy levels, and in return, they will deliver for you. Finally, I want to comment on what many of you said about hoping to find yourselves. I hope you have realized throughout these past few years that you won't find yourself. Rather, you get to decide who you want to be. You are independent, autonomous individuals. If you want to be proud of yourselves, make the types of decisions that will make you proud. Only you can define the impact that you want to make on the world. Don't ever stop aspiring to be better and shape the kind of future you want. And make sure that in all of that, you make time to go out and laugh with friends and family. And so, without further hesitation, I would like to officially open this graduation ceremony. As we announce each graduate by name, we will also announce those graduates who complete their studies cum laude. In the degree, to qualify cum laude, the candidate must have completed a minimum of 120 credits per year for 3 consecutive years. A minimum average mark of 75% is calculated and must be achieved without rounding up. In the honors degree, to graduate cum laude, the candidate must have completed a minimum of 120 credits in a single year. A minimum average mark of 75% is calculated and again must be achieved without rounding up. We will also be announcing top student awards, both for the qualification as well as the subjects. During the conferring of qualifications, the criteria for the top student achievements are as follows. To achieve the top student award for degree, the candidate must have completed a minimum of 120 credits per year for 3 consecutive years. The top degree student will receive a 50,000 Rand bursary towards their honours degree studies at Open Window. And to achieve the top student award for the honours degree, the candidate must have completed the 120 credits in the single year, and the top student will receive an exclusive books voucher. And so, by the power vested in me by the Open Window, I declare all those who are acknowledged by name during this graduation ceremony to have their degrees conferred and qualifications awarded. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Jane. Now that the ceremony is officially open, I'd like to invite our esteemed guest speaker to deliver a few words of wisdom. He's one of the country's leading minds in innovation and creative business, the CEO of the Luries, Pritesh Suraj. Pritesh?
To clear my throat. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to the academic team, students, and guests gathered here today. And congratulations on this amazing achievement. It's so good to be with all of you today to celebrate the achievement of all today's graduates. My name is Pritesh Suraj, and I'm the CEO of the Luries, Africa and the Middle East's biggest brand communication festival. The Luries, though, is so much more than just a festival. We're the only award that informs global walk rankings from the entire Africa Middle East region, so the work that we do ensures that the best brands, agencies, and people really get recognition on a global level. And while this is what we may be famous for, what we also do is a lot of work to steer amazing young people to schools such as the Open Window and ultimately support a pathway into our industry. And that simply explains why I'm here today. It's great to be with you in this room today, filled with amazing talent to support you and share some thoughts on the power of creativity. The talent here today will not only influence thinking in South Africa, but also in our larger region and ultimately the world. I genuinely believe that. At the start, I want to congratulate every one of you for reaching here today. I've obviously been down this path as well, and I know how difficult the process is to reach here. I hope you take a moment of mindfulness to truly appreciate what you have achieved and how truly amazing today is in the story of your life. A little secret about me is that I love to speak, and this obviously comes from years of sharing ideas with amazing people. There's such power in words. So while this is going to be a very happy experience for me, I'm also aware that many of you want to come onto the stage, and this talk may go on a little bit too long for you. And it may be a little boring. So, to save you from some of this pain, I've arranged this talk in a series of think points. There are 5 think points here today. That's it, just 5, that I want you to think about today. It also helps you because if you love my talk, then you know the 5 key think points that I would like you to think about and remember. But if you're on the side that's going to be bored by everything that I have to say, it also helps you as well because luckily, you know how long I'm going to actually take before the speech is actually over. So there we go. You know how long you'll actually be bored for. So let's get into it, and let me give you these 5 think points that I think are so valuable and have been valuable in my life. Think point number 1. Are you doing what you love to do? Look, I know it may seem strange to ask this question on the day that you are graduating, but today is probably the best day to take an introspective look and think about it. This is, without a doubt, a tough, tough industry. I have so much respect for the people who have risen to the top. People like Neo Mashiko from MNC Saatchi Abel, Fran Lucken from Grey, Subu Sitole from The Odd Number, Pepe Maria and Kolisa Deshana from Joe Public, and Pete Case from Ogilvy, amongst others. These are people who, along with their teams, work unbelievably hard to create work that truly impacts people across South Africa. But the only reason that they have this ability and can put in the effort to make a difference is because they absolutely love what they do. They realize the power that they have to create work that grows their client businesses and to ultimately inspire us all. You're going to need nothing less than that level of tenacity if you want to make a real difference with your knowledge and craft. This all comes down to one simple question. Are you doing what you love to do? Here's my advice to you. You're going to go down into a dynamic work environment and see the real-world application of what you have studied. Your knowledge is sound and will never go away. So be prepared to explore your creative talent in the real world. You may want to go into a totally different direction. And I want you to know that it's okay. Go ahead, do it. The reason I can give you this advice is because I've obviously been down this path as well. I started off studying what I thought was a very comfortable, safe degree, a BCom degree with majors in business information systems and information systems technology. In my second year, I was offered an internship at an amazing global company called Procter & Gamble. This culminated in the marketing director one day sitting me down in his office, putting a piece of paper in front of me and offering me a guaranteed job in my second year as soon as I graduated. There was a problem though, and that was that I was absolutely bored of my BCom degree. 2 years of it, and I felt it to be absolutely soul-sucking. And this was a major challenge for me. Just because I had the marks did not mean that I had the passion. So I spoke to the P&G team and told them how I felt. Even crazier was that I had to explain to them that I wanted to swap from a business degree to classical archaeology. Classical archaeology when they wanted classical marketing. I expected them to rescind my job offer if I swapped degrees, yet strangely, they were totally fine with it. They supported me, and I swapped from BCom to classical archaeology, and it was the best decision I ever made. I went on to be probably the only classical archaeology graduate to work in marketing, but the knowledge I had worked for in that degree helped enrich the work that I did, and eventually I found the love for the business subjects and focused on them in my postgraduate studies. The point here is simple. Don't let fear stop you from going down the path that brings you the most joy in life. Everyone will tell you that life is short, which is absolutely true, and nothing will remind you of that more than doing something that you're not passionate about. So always ask yourself, if you're on the path that maximizes the proximity to your passion, and if not, then be prepared to course correct. Think point number 2. Are you prepared for the haters? Now, it's surreal for me that I'm standing here at the open window and that I have the life that I do, to run the Luries, to be able to meet some of the best creative minds from around the world, and to have the honor of speaking to all of the potential future creative geniuses who are here today. But my path to the creative industry was one for which I had to fight to achieve. When I started my first job in marketing, I worked on an amazing integrated ad campaign. It was truly life-changing. And it was during this process that I realized that I wanted to be in the creative industry. I remember having a chat with my agency account director and seeking advice on how I could get into the industry. And she was absolutely dismissive, saying that agencies did not hire marketers and that I would never have the opportunity to be in the industry. See, the thing is that I realized that I already had a love for this industry, and I desperately wanted to be in it, regardless of what I was being told. So I ended up starting a few agencies myself. I ran these for over a decade before selling one of them to the biggest advertising agency in the agency group in the world, Publicis. And this is after I was told that I couldn't get into this industry. So this eventually culminated in me being asked to run the Luries. There will always be people who will tell you that you don't belong. They will tell you that you do not have the ability to live the life that you want to live. I experienced this with my account director, and you will experience it in many, many other ways. And I want you to be aware of that this is definitely going to happen to you. It's a sad reality of life. There will be pushbacks, and not all of it will be logical. Be prepared for this. Be prepared for the irrationality that will seek to hold you back, but also be prepared to fight. Be prepared to stand your ground and be prepared to defend your craft. Be the person who fights for the life that they want, because no one else is going to do it for you. Think point number 3. Are you a rock star? See, I recently had a meeting with someone who went on and on a bit about how people in our industry think of themselves as rock stars. And I sat there and I listened while trying to decipher what insanity this person was dealing with. Because, being able to deliver creatively means recognizing your creative power. It means being unafraid to develop it and to let it shine. It means being prepared to go on a journey where you will be a creative rock star. Recently, I've seen this wave of immense humility in our industry. And you'll see it, and every one of you will experience it. It's actually amazing to see these superstar, talented people exhibiting such humility when I know that they are absolutely awe-inspiring. But I also want this to change. And today, I am hoping that I can set every single one of you onto the rock star path. Does this mean that you're a rock star today? Sadly, we know you're not. But what you have is the opportunity to put the effort, to hone your craft to a point where you shine in every space that you occupy. And when you craft and craft until you can't anymore, yet you hop onto the next project and you do it again and again, you'll find that the day will arrive when people will look at you with absolute awe. You'll find that your clients will not want to work with anyone but you. And people in the industry will leave their jobs to follow you wherever you are. When that day arrives, then you have absolutely reached rock star status. Look at most rock stars. Yes, they are sometimes a bit arrogant, but it comes from wanting to defend and protect the craft that they have worked tirelessly to create. My wish for all of you here is to be absolute creative rock stars. Get into the working world and work at your craft harder than anyone around you. Never settle. Don't let people tell you that the budget is the reason that you can't create the best piece of work that you can. Fight for what you believe in, and then back that up with results. Results prove without a doubt that you were right. Do this again and again, and I promise you that you'll be sought out by the Luries to judge work, maybe even one day to join our board. Brands will want to work with you, and only you, and the best talent in our industry will follow you wherever you go. Embrace being a rock star, and don't let false humility dull it. Through this, you will move our industry forward, and you will inspire people to follow your footsteps. Almost done. Think point number 4. Almost there, promise you. Do you realize the power of creativity? And I know it's strange because we sit here in a school, in a creative school, having gone through all of this. But ask yourself this, do you realize the power of creativity? Creatives and the work that they create really have immense power. Somehow we never speak about it, and I'll share some examples to prove this. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the world went into a tailspin. Society had never dealt with anything like this in modern history. And rightfully so, there was a huge focus on the amazing frontline workers, the amazing doctors, nurses, supermarket workers, and others who were there keeping us safe and fed as we dealt with all this uncertainty. But during this time, I joined the Luries, and I saw that despite all of this, there was another group of people who are working unbelievably hard, who don't get mentioned. The people who created the television ads, radio spots, posters, billboards, and digital media that told you where to go to get your vaccination or how you can protect yourself from COVID. The people who created the grocery store communication that told you what food and goods were available in the quantities and pricing on the shelves when these shelves were being emptied by a panicked society. Creatives were creating despite being locked down. They were working in their homes in virtual teams and ensured the communication our society needed to stay safe was readily available. Yet we don't speak about this. I once had a chat with a very senior creative and said we should be telling people about this a lot more, about the work that was done. And his response was, we really didn't do that much. And this could not have been further from the truth, but it speaks to the humility of this industry. It goes even further than this, though. The Luries covers a region of nearly 2 billion consumers across Africa and the Middle East. The creativity of our region not only made a massive impact during the pandemic. But to this day, the work that is being done by the creatives influences the way people think. It influences the way regular people navigate a complex purchasing environment. It ensures that we live in a region that has access to amazing products and services by creating demand for them. This ultimately props up households by delivering products and services at a price that works for them, and thereby grows communities, which leads to strong economies. A world without creatives and advertising would literally be a world where access to valuable information is reduced. Now you're going to inherit this power. It will grow exponentially as you rise within the industry, but even now, as an entrant into this industry, don't forget that literally millions of people will see your work. Millions of people will be influenced by your thinking. That is an immense amount of power. You will shape the way people spend, you will shape the growth of economies, and most importantly, you will shape the way people think, from people you will never know to those that you love the most. And finally, think point number 5. Simple, one word, act. It's been amazing being here with all of you today, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the graduates as you come on stage. And I've loved being able to share some of my learnings and a few cheats on how you can you can set yourself on the pathway you can be a true creative rock star. I do want to leave you with one last point, though. The advice that I've shared may have been interesting, it may have even been entertaining, but if you do not latch onto even just one piece of this advice, then these past 10 minutes will have had no value in your life. Learning now how to take advantage and advice and use it to grow your thinking and make a difference is going to be a major skill set as you go into this next phase of your life. So remember to act. Remember to develop a habit of learning, formulating a plan based on your learnings, and executing. This is what's going to make you unstoppable. Thank you once again for your time. Congratulations on this amazing milestone in your life. I'm looking forward to seeing the rock stars rise from this group. Don't let anyone tell you that it can't be done. Never forget that your creative heroes were once also nervous graduates in a hall just like this. This is your time. Go out and do amazing things. The world needs creative rock stars more than you can imagine. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Pritesh. Wow, truly inspiring words that I'm sure we'll hold with us for years to come. It's officially time for the conferring of the qualifications. So we're going to start school by school and announce the qualifications. Let's start with the School of Animation Arts. For this school, we have prepared a show reel with some of your student work. Let's have a look. Now it's time to honor the students in absentia. Okay, yeah, a round of applause. It's time for the School of Animation Arts conferring of qualifications. I'd like to ask all the students to please line up. Okay, we will begin with announcing the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in 3D animation and motion design. Binwell Nkata. Matthew van die Kerk. Reinhard Rinzi. I'd like just to remind everyone to stand for your picture when you receive your degree. It's a big moment. Photo's going to be framed. Next, we have the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in 3D animation and production design. Lisa Nell. Now we have the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in 3D animation and sound design. Aidan Samuel. Next, the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in 3D animation and focus area, stop motion, and VFX. Alan Taylor. Alec Abushaki. Adriana Nudia. Franco Erasmus. Ian Esterhuizen. James Santos. John Bernard Villas. Jandre Rouchet. Liam Bueta. Lawrence Maritz. Ruan Bankis. Rudolf Meyerhofer. Tato Madisakwane. Ulrich Meyerhofer. Next, for the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in 3D animation. Anthony Shaw. Ashlyn Roth. Jonathan Goosen. Waldo Kukemoer. Next, we have the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in game design and focus area game development. Aubrey Greiling. Bradley Williams. Chris Solomon. William Besson. Cum laude. Herbrand van der Walt. Hermanus Marais. Jacques Geldenhuis. Pierre Jonathan Jordan. Zamaswazi Dlamini. Next, we have the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in game design. Bianca Nal. Jandre Alistair Haynes. Janae Kloosterman. Cum laude. Janae is also the top student for Film Theory 300 with an average of 77.55%. Congrats. Miguel Madbika. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in game design and screenwriting. Tian Yubar. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in motion design and production design. Donatuko Ledwaba. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in motion design and screenwriting. Dean Lagrange. Harshil Deba. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in motion design and sound design. Ethan Copeland. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in motion design, focus area stop motion and VFX. Ipeleng Matubela. For the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in motion design. Lauren Thompson. Maya Lefleur. Mpo Khorane. Yolande Opperman. Now we move on to Film Arts Honours. And the first qualification is for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with a specialization in 3D animation. Apologies, not film, animation. So let's bring them up. Cameron Kutzer. Ruben Fenter. These honor students studied an extra year with Open Window for their postgrad. Next is the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with specialization in game design. Mannes Labaskachny. And the final specialization is the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with specialization in screenwriting. Damilola Uyekanmi. I'd like to invite Stefan Collitz up to the stage to present the next award. And this is the award for the top student degree in the School of Animation Arts. The top student is Janae Kloosterman. Janae finished Janae completed her degree with an average of 76.09%. Congrats. And that's it for the School of Animation Arts. Give them all a round of applause. Now we're going to move on to the School of Creative Technologies. And you know what that means? Another show reel. Let's have a look. Wow, what a groovy song, hey? Some awesome work. Now let's honor the students in absentia for the School of Creative Technologies. I now ask the Creative Tech students to please line up in front. The first degree is for a Bachelor of Creative Technologies with specialization in interaction design. Bianca Bosov. David Dinkelman. Henry van Rensburg. Ivan Laurens Duplessis. Ivana de Vittorio. John De Luisu. Karabo Umtele Zulu. Lustando Lester. Michael de Kock. Michaela Jackson, cum laude. Minette Gericke. Fano Kampa. Reese Hurley. For the Bachelor of Creative Technologies with specialization in interaction design and interactive development. Gordon Rotsif. Hansen Prima. Isla Just, cum laude. John Ray de Villiers. For the Bachelor of Creative Technologies with specialization in interactive development. Pieter Venter. For the Bachelor of Creative Technologies with specialization in product design. Kayla Bueta. John Lodestein. Luke Fig. Muhammad Arib Khan. Nicolette Lemmer. Rodrigo Luis Sampaio. Salome Walters. Volu Rousseau. Now we move on to the honors degree in interaction design. A Bachelor of Arts honors in visual communication with specialization in product design. Nadine Pace. And that's it for Creative Tech. Now I ask Monet Venter to please hand over the next awards. These are the top student awards for both the degree and the honors degree in creative technologies. The top student degree in creative technologies goes to Isla Just. Isla averaged 80.91%. And then another round of applause. Next is the top student award for the honors degree in School of Creative Technologies. And that goes to Nadine Pace. Nadine averaged 74.78%. Congratulations. And that's it for Creative Technologies. Next up is the School of Film Arts. You know it's coming, the showreel. Some stunning work, wow. Now let's honor the students in absentia for the School of Film Arts. I'd like to ask the film arts students to please line up in front. The first qualification is for Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and screen acting. Christu Beer. Genevieve de Costa. Next is the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and screen acting with a focus area in cinematography. Jessica Ann Janssen van Rensburg. Kobus van Rensburg. Tristan Wilmington. Next is the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and screen acting, focus area, music production. Cyan Nadesan. Next, we have Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and screenwriting. Denise van Deventer. Leon Ledwaba. Next is the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and sound design, focus area, music production. Eric Bloom. Let me try that again. It's Eric. Next is Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television and sound design, focus area, music production. Jared Karp. Pieter Grobler. Next is Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television, focus area, music production. Bianca Meyer. Now we have the Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television, focus area, cinematography. Makeda Mtudewa. Michael van der Westhuizen. Rochelle Botha. Now it's time for Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in film and television. Charlotte Mate. Paul Pauls. Sibulele Khwadisu. Now we have Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in production design. Cairo Sulis. Lisa Meyer. Matilda van der Merwe. Now we have Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in screen acting, focus area, music production. Shamunay Stein. Next is Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in screen acting and screenwriting. Greta Botha. Jonathan Marniskyn. Clara Eels. Cum laude. Next is Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in screen acting, focus area cinematography. Denzel Sully. Michael Mutua. Sia Mahlobo. Now we have Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in screenwriting. Bruce Fenn. Hoog van der Heijden. Marvin van Rensburg. Lauren Watson. Next is Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in screenwriting, focus area music production. Renan Steenkamp. Ruvan Swanevelde. Next we have Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in sound design. Daniel Mare. Now it's time for Bachelor of Film Arts with specialization in sound design, focus area music production. Vincent Andrus. And that's it for our degree handovers in the School of Film. Next is the honors. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with specialisation in film and television. Keelan Smiley. Marku Deploy. Next is for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with specialisation in screenwriting. Galen Donovan Wart. And those are all the certificate handovers, degree handovers for the Bachelor of Film Arts. Round of applause. Now I'd like Jaco van der Merwe to please hand over the next award. This award goes to the top student in the School of Film Arts in the degree. The top student is Clara Eels. Clara has an average of 77.49%. Now I'd like to invite Lorraine Beaton up to present the following award. This award is for top student honours degree across film and animation schools. And the top student is Galen Donovan Wart. Galen has an average of 74.58%. Congrats. And that's it for film arts. Now it's time to go over to the final school, which is the School of Visual Communication Design. Hit the show reel. What beautiful work was produced. Now let's honor the students in absentia for the School of Visual Communication Design. I see the graduates are lined up and ready. Let's go for it. The first qualification is the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in communication design and illustration. Abigail van Staden. Anja Klopper. Azelda Olivier. Cassidy Zeiss. Claudia Mayer. Danielle Vilmalte. Enrika Erasmus. En-Ha Hong. Isel Zender. Jana Te Blanche. Julia Mohano. Julia Singer. Cara Mayer. Quickly grab your certificate. Leandri Smith. Mei Lee. Rikus Swanepoel. Rochelle Haasbroek. Tamzalin Peffer. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in Communication Design and Interaction Design. Cameron Mahadeo. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with a specialization in Communication Design and Motion Design. Delia De Bruin. Dylan van der Merwe. Jordine Scheifer. Carla Mare. Tendai Mtambisi. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in Communication Design and Photography. Bernay Rousseau. Bianca Dormel. Danae Therian. Emma Jeannie Nell. Erin Gill. Gabriella Tiernison. Isabella Raskini. Cum laude. Isabella is also the top student for Visual Culture 300 with an average of 77.01%. Michael Nivout. Mogao Ramaroko. Nikolai Thomas. Richard Smith. Tanisha Bale. Hold 1 second. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in Communication Design, Armina Darcett. Dianda Katambai. Mingyong Erasmus. Rulandi Philyun. Vinique Hammond. For the Bachelor of Arts in Communication Design with specialization in illustration and motion design, Patricia Vronka. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in illustration and photography, Anya Heymans. Colin van Pletsen. Chantal Triernik. Claire van Niekerk. Kiara Nell. For the Bachelor of Arts in Visual Communication Design with specialization in photography, Kayla Zip. Reinhard Jonker. Stefan Versace. Now we move on to the School of Visual Communication Design Honours. For the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with specialization in Communication Design. Caitlin Conway. She wins Best Dressed. Danielle Meyer. Lynn Hambury. Sahar Hassan. And our final category for the evening, or award, no, not award, degree, Bachelor of Arts Honours in Visual Communication with a specialization in illustration. Angelique Detoy. Disa Berger. Very excited to get that certificate. Chris-Jan Delport. Bantle Juku. Okay, we're going to change the qualification and include photography for this one. And this goes to Nicole van die Kerk. And that's it for the School of Visual Communication. Now I'd like to ask Micah Bucker to hand over the final Top Student Awards for the evening. The Top Student Award for the School of Visual Communication Design degree goes to Isabella Ruskini. She has an average of 78.13%. And finally, the top student award for the School Visual Communication Design Honours degree goes to Angelique DeToy. Angelique has an average of 72.86%. And those are all of the degrees we have to hand out. So, big round of applause. Congratulations, everyone. Now, I'm going to ask Dr. Jane back up to the podium to give the closing statements.
So, in officially closing the ceremony, I'd like to once again congratulate our graduates. We are so proud of you. Let today be the first day in an inspiring, creative future, which we look forward to witnessing unfold. As part of the formal proceedings, I officially declare this ceremony closed. Thank you.
I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. We're so excited to see what you're going to do in the world. In a few years' time, you'll be the people driving the creative industry in this country and across the world. And I hope all the parents and family members and friends are extremely proud. Last round of applause. Next, I'm going to ask everyone to stand up. Then we're going to sing the national anthem. Then we're going to remain standing and let the academics leave on their cool song. And then we're going to have the guests leave the hall and the graduates stay behind. Everyone, please rise. Now, please remain standing as the academics leave the venue.